Good afternoon, or whatever this is. Whenever you're watching this. And welcome back to Looking Back, Looking Forward. As we did in when was it, the fall? The spring was our last video. And now we're here again with our good father, Tom Parish, who has joined us over the summer. So welcome again, Father Tom.
Thank you.
I know many people know you already, but we don't know where this video will go to the ends of the earth.
Sure. Sure. Yeah, looking back, it's been 3 months since I moved in. It's
already?
Yeah, almost.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
the end of the month, it'll be 3 months.
Yeah, I guess we're having fun. Huh?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, time is flying by.
Bye. Yep.
Yeah.
So, and we are having fun. A lot of things happened over the summer that were great for the parish, and activities going on. We had Vacation Bible School, which Jess Otto ran for us and continues. She's run it for several years now, and it's a big success.
Yeah, it's been one of the biggest ones I've ever seen. I've seen them in the different parishes where I've worked, and this was huge.
Yeah, I was very surprised when she said, and we had it for 2 weeks this year, and she had 346 campers the first week and 125 volunteers. Thank you to those volunteers. It's great to get the kids involved, and it's really important that we have volunteers to take care of 346 campers. And it sounded like they were here. In the courtyard, my room and Father Tom's room is on that side.
We're on that side.
So he's down. His room is down by the nursery school playground. So he gets every day.
Yeah. Yeah, they were definitely having fun.
Yeah.
I could hear that all day long, and I also went over and visited them too. And what I saw, it was a fun time.
Yeah. The second week had 302 campers with 80 volunteers. That's still a great number considering that it's when was it, August? Was it July? Late July. So families are off on vacation and stuff, and we still had 300 campers. So thank you to Jess and everyone who helped out with that. It was a great success. And we do hear it. We do hear it from parents and even the campers.
Yeah.
They'll mention how much fun they had and how they slept well at night.
And a lot of them come back year after year, and a lot of the people that volunteered to help were sort of graduates of the program in the past.
Right.
So that speaks a lot to them too.
So, and then now, it's a month already, school started.
Yeah.
Right? The beginning of September. It's almost a month now that school started, and everybody's settling back in. I know my niece, she went off to college this year. My youngest niece, and up at Quinnipiac. I have to say that slowly, or I bite my tongue. So she went off to that, and all the colleges have started and everything. So back into routines.
Yeah, we had mass for the school kids here a couple weeks ago, and it was impressive to see everybody all together.
Yeah,
so
it's great to see also a good number of parents attend that mass. So to the school families, the school masses, whether they be grade masses or when we have all the students together, that's once a month, right? We do a school mass.
Yeah.
But we have like second graders are coming up, next week? Next Tuesday? Rose is behind the camera going, you're welcome to come to those masses as well with the kids. They had supermarket bingo, the school. and that was a great success. They were very happy with. It's kind of a get to know each other for the new families that are in the school, so they get to meet the veterans, and they get to learn more about the school and the school culture, which is very important. Because I guess new families, and they come in at all different levels. We have one student who came in for 8th grade, so he'll be graduating from our parish. So there's a lot of the culture that he's not familiar with, and the family's not familiar with, but they get to learn it and are welcomed, especially into our parish parish school.
Yeah, it's always a challenge when you start in at a new place. I can tell you that right now from my experience. And something like that is helpful for somebody to have a chance to meet the other people that they're with each day, and to get to know their families and the people in the area and in the parish, in the school. So that's a great thing.
We also had last Thursday evening, we did meet the teacher night in the school, and that went very well. We did something a little bit different this year, is that Mrs. McMahon, myself, and Mr. Civillo from a security company, we made a little video that the parents could watch in the homerooms, and then they could go off and meet their children's teachers, and to get to know what the curriculum is for this year. We also got the diocese has got is taking on a new curriculum for religious education. So throughout the diocese, we'll be using the same books, and from I think it's St. Augustine. Yeah. So it's really solid Catholic faith education. So we're happy about that. How about youth nights? The first one is
the first one they had on September 24th.
September 24th.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Were you able to get over to that?
No, I wasn't. I was out with my family, actually.
Oh, well, yeah. September 24th is Father Tom's birthday, so he was out with his family.
So I'm going to try to go to the next youth group, and some of the other parishes that I've worked in. That's always been a fun thing for me to do. I always had a lot of fun going to the youth nights. And I'm looking forward to that. I've heard a lot of good things. I've talked with Jess about the program a little bit, and actually we might have met even 20 years ago in my first parish. She worked out near Santa Mariches and was friends with the youth minister out there, and I know she came and visited during that time, and I think we may have done some work out there back then. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to working with her and the kids in the future here. It'll be fun. Yeah,
I met Jess Otto when she was Jess Burns.
Yeah, that's true.
She was the youth minister at St. Jude's. Yeah. My first assignment, so I know Jess a long time.
And I had worked at St. John's in Santa Mariches next door, and that's probably how we met.
Yeah,
a long time ago.
Yeah. So they had about 30 teens attend, which is great.
Yeah.
And so they're going on Sunday evenings. You can get to the kids between 7th to 12th grade can go to youth nights, and that's between 6 and 8 p.m. on Sunday evenings. Great. A lot of fun. They always have a lot of fun. I could hear them also when the windows are open in the auditorium. Yeah. Or they're out on the lawn too. So it's great. It's great. Jess does a great job for us with the families. She's a school parent too, so she knows a lot of people from the school, which is a big help to our parish.
Yeah.
Coming up, looking forward now. Coming up, we have s'mores and movie night. Tomorrow.
Tomorrow night.
7 p.m. The movie is Hotel Transylvania. Now, it's usually held in the courtyard here on a big screen, and everybody brings their chairs and stuff. But we're hearing that it's going to be inclement weather, so we'll probably go into the auditorium. No? Sacred Heart Hall. Okay, see? That's why we have Rose behind us. A big handshake. No. So they're going to be in Sacred Heart Hall. Yeah. I think bring your chairs still, right? Yeah. Yeah, bring your chairs. It'll be good. What else is happening for the time?
Well, we have the blessing of the animals for the Feast of St. Francis coming up. And that's going to be on Wednesday, October 4th at 4 p.m. So it'll be October 4th at 4 p.m. Nice, easy time to remember. And it'll be in the back parking lot by the St. Mary's statue, which is a good place. Have your animals outside, gathered around St. Mary, and we'll give them a blessing.
We had a nice time last year. There were about 30 animals came,
yeah,
and their parents.
Yeah,
but they mostly dogs and cats. There were a few cats.
Yeah.
Mostly dogs.
But you can bring any animal you want.
No frogs. I don't know if you know that stipulation in the contract.
Oh, you don't do frogs?
I don't do frogs.
No?
No.
There's probably a good story behind that.
Yeah. I really can't tell you.
No, that's all right. Well,
it's not bad, but I don't think you want to hear it.
All right.
But one time I had fallen asleep watching television, and I guess I was watching Discovery Channel or something. And I opened my eyes in the middle of the night, and there was frogs from one side of the screen to the other. I screamed like a little girl.
Wow.
Thankfully, so now you can picture that. But no frogs.
Yeah. Okay. So
right.
Leave your frogs at home.
Frogs home. We can give a blessing through the air.
Yes. Yes. They can have a long distance blessing.
Just so they do know, also there's that St. Peter's has an animal blessing as well. Just in case you can't make it on the 4th. We have it on Sunday the 1st. Sunday the 1st. So this coming Sunday at 11:30 up at St. Peter's. We get horses up there. We have horses at St. Peter's.
Wow.
A lot of them. When I first arrived at St. Peter's, I was standing in the church parking lot, and they were telling me about the parish, and I just arrived, and all of a sudden I heard a horse whinny, and I was like,
Yeah.
I've heard roosters and stuff like that, but I was like, horses? Yeah. And they're like, oh yeah, people have horses around here, So Father John, I think he wanted to see a horse, and they brought one out for him.
Yeah. A friend of mine was at the Montfort Shrine in Connecticut, and they used to have people in the neighborhood bring horses over.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in some places, you bless horses.
Bless horses.
Yeah.
Car show's coming up. The Knights of Columbus have their car show again. The proceeds for that car show, which is, they make a nice gift to 911 Veterans, which is an organization that helps veterans. It's not 9/11, it's 911 as an assistance. This organization started, I think, a few years before the tragic events of 9/11. But it's 911 Veterans, and they help veterans with many different things. So it's really a worthy cause. How we found out about it is that, I don't know if you might not know. Oh, Christine, did she work here? She worked here, right? Yeah, Christine briefly worked here in the front office. Karen has taken her place. Her husband was a police officer and was involved with this group. So they're really, really very good. So just come down. There's, I think last year they had 100 or so cars.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun. There was a Cadillac there that I would love to have. Big old convertible Cadillac.
Yeah. It's always interesting to look at old cars and see how things have developed, and I love history, so looking at old cars is pretty interesting.
But what's sad is that cars that my family had in the past are now old cars.
Yeah, that's true.
We had that 1963 Pontiac.
Yeah.
No, with the white convertible.
I can remember that too. My dad had an old car when we were growing up because he worked close to home, and it was a 1966 Delta 88, and I've seen that at car shows too. And yeah, you're right. Time, it goes fast when you.
Yeah.
It's like listening to the oldies channel on the radio, and you remember when the songs came out.
They came out when I was in high school. It's on the oldies channel. One of the kids one time in a speech or something said the early 1900s, and I was like, okay, 1900s. Anyway. So that's that. That's October 7th from 11 to 3.
Yeah.
So come on down for that. Rosary Night, October 13th, is the celebration of remembrance of the 5th apparition of Our Lady on October 13th to the children at Fatima. But there's also, connected with that day, that's the day that Mary made her presence known, because only Lucia and Jacinta Lucia could see Mary, Jacinta could hear her, and the boy
was it Francisco?
Francisco, he couldn't see or hear her. So there was this kind of mystery. And nobody else in the on the plains there in Fatima could see Mary. They just saw the children praying to her or speaking to her. But at the last apparition, Mary made the sun dance in the sky, and 70,000 people witnessed it, and it was the event was in a secular newspaper saying how it danced in the sky. And what was also happening at the time, it was very rainy and muddy, and 70,000 people went out there in the mud, in the rain, and when the sun danced, after it was stopped, people realized that they were dry. The rain had dried up. There was no more mud or anything. Everybody was dry and clean. So the apparition at that time was the last one for Fatima and the children, and so we're going to celebrate that. It's 106 years.
Yeah.
Right, it's 106 years ago. So we'll do that, and it's hosted by the Rosary Society of St. Mary's. 6:30 in the church. Right. Then we have a nice outing that we did it last year as part of our 125th anniversary. We went out to Saltaire to Our Lady Star of the Sea Church, but we mistakenly did it in August. June? July. What's July? Heat. And do you think there's any air conditioning? No air conditioning out there. But so we said we'd like to do it again, but we'll do it when it gets cooler. So we have it planned for Saturday, October 14th, from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Now we're still waiting. The schedule for the ferry goes through right now online. Goes through the 9th, so we don't know what the schedule is going to change to. But we'll get when you register. If you register for the day, we'll get back to you with the ferry times. We'll also celebrate Sunday Mass We're looking at 3:00. We got a dispensation from the bishop to have mass, Sunday mass earlier than 4:00. So you have to get permission for that. It's all kind of technical stuff, but we got it, and so we'll have mass at 4. It's a very rustic church, but it's really a beautiful day, and I'm sure many of you have been out to Saltaire and Kismet and places like that for the day. So we hope you can join us. So RSVP, it's on a curve here. RSVP to Rose by October 9th. All right. And we'll get you more details later on.
Yeah.
On October 27th, well, we're talking the end of October, but there's so many things going on in this month, this time of fall. There's everything's going on. I think what happens is with the start of school, there's all those events that families have to do with meet the teacher and things like that, and then just beginning things. So we have Trick or Trunk, right? Trick or Trunk coming up on October 27th, and that's from 6 to 9 o'clock. And it's hosted by the Parents Association of the school. It's in the parking lot by Our Lady. And the parents and the participants do a great job with filling, doing up their cars. Have you ever seen it?
I've seen it in other places. I haven't seen it here, but yeah.
It was new to me until I never heard of it.
Yeah.
Until I got here, and it was just so much fun.
Yeah. No, and it's a nice, safe environment for the kids to enjoy. Candy and being together and
running around and
getting all hyper from the sugar.
And then we send them home.
Yeah.
Just like grandparents.
Yes, right.
Now go home.
Take your candy.
Enjoy. So it's good. It's good. There was something else, Rose. Wasn't there Trick or Trunk? Was there something else? I'll probably remember it as soon as we hit the off button.
Well, you'll have to tune in next time.
You'll have to tune in next time to see what happened. It's the cliffhanger. Something for Halloween is the cliffhanger. But we're moving along, and we have a lot planned. So keep an eye on the bulletin, and our bulletin is online at our website under Pat. What's it under?
stmaryiei.org.
stmaryiei.org, but then it's under the button Parish Events.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Then you can find the bulletin under there. Take a look at our website. It's got a lot of information on it. For instance, we have this, you can make donations to the parish. You can also, if you have a baptism, you want to schedule a baptism, you can go on there. There's a form to fill out, and then it comes to us, and Karen or Jackie get back to you, and we'll help you schedule your baptism. There's also, if you want to register with the parish, if you're a new family to the parish or haven't registered, just go there, you can register, and then again, Karen or Jackie will get back to you to talk to you and give you more parish information. So there's our website is very, very good. We have a beautiful website, so be sure to use it.
Yeah, all the different contact information. If you're trying to contact one of us, it's a good thing.
There.
Yeah,
it's all there. We do keep it up to date, and it's a great resource for you. And I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
There's something I forgot, but anyway, you'll see it in the bulletin.
Yes, and we'll see you next time.
And we'll see you next time. On looking back and looking forward. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Okay. We're not. It's us.
Yeah.
We're laid back, as you can see. Have a good day, everybody.
Take care.
God
God
bless.
bless you.